have a kid climbing over my head here. Good afternoon. I'm in Cheyenne, Wyoming today, and I'm going to a meetup of a fellow YouTuber named Justin Rhodes. I've never met him before, never corresponded, but I've been following his channel ever since he purchased a bus for a school he built. So he and his family are doing a North American tour of farms, and he's into permaculture and homesteading. Anyway, so they're having a meetup today in Wyoming. It's sort of funny because his paths, their path and mine, have crossed several times in Colorado and in Florida and a few other places, and this is the first time that they've crossed actually in the same afternoon, and I managed to be able to get together with them. So I'm going to meet them for the first time today. Okay. This is Justin Rhodes. He has a huge channel, and it's mostly about homesteading, permaculture, and he's doing the Great American Farm Tour. So I was lucky enough to hook up with him today and experience that.
Traveling around like you, but I got 4 kids and a much, I think, bigger bus. Mine's 40 feet long.
I think it's a little bit more challenge, a larger bus and a whole family.
We should race. Who would win?
Yeah, I think you would win because I drive really slow. Really slow.
Really? I can only go 61.
It's about 55.
Okay.
All right.
Maybe I would beat you.
Thank you.
All right, yeah.
I have a kid climbing over my head here. That was really fun to meet another YouTuber. It's just so cool. Now I know a little bit of what it's like to meet somebody who has a channel, because you know so much about them, but they know nothing about you. And I've met a few people that are subscribers to my channel, and now I have a little taste of what that feels like. It's also interesting because Justin's a little bit shorter in real life than I would have expected. I don't know why. People look taller on camera or something. Good morning. I'm in Rawlins, Wyoming, and parked here at the Walmart parking lot. Just turned on my engine, and there is a loud squeaking noise coming, and it just started slightly after startup, coming from the area of the alternator, and it sounds like either a belt or a bearing going out, maybe from the alternator. I'm not sure. Does not sound good. I may be stuck here, have to get a mechanic to look at it. Well, I'm broke down in Rawlins, Wyoming. I'm stuck inside of the Cummins dealership here, and having somebody look at my diesel. Squeak is happening somewhere in the belt under the engine, and so it's probably one of the components that has a bearing going bad. So pulling the belt off, figure out what's going on. It appears I'm going to spend a little bit more time here in Rawlins, Wyoming. The mechanic looked at my engine here and looked at the belt and the squeaking noise, and what he determined was that it's one of the devices that the belt is pulling that's resisting, and it's causing a vibration and wobble in the belt tensioner. So they think it's one of two things, either the alternator or more likely is the tension control unit. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but it's the tension assembly. So I talked to Steve in Denver, and he sort of confirmed that that actually should have been replaced about this time for the year and the amount of miles on my vehicle, along with the belt. So he sort of gave his endorsement and approval on that, and so they're ordering the parts. It's being overnighted from Colorado here up to Wyoming, and they arrive tomorrow morning sometime. So I'm going to be spending the day and the evening here parked outside of this diesel shop, and not sure what I'm going to do. I probably should be doing work inside the step van, but I'm not exactly feeling super motivated today, feeling a little bit down. So I think I'm just gonna hunker down, watch some videos, read a book, and just sort of chill and relax until tomorrow. It's the next morning. I spent the night outside the shop here, Wyoming Diesel. They overnighted a part, what they call UPS Red. Never heard of that before. I guess it means red eye. And the part arrived at like 9:30 this morning, and they took about 20-30 minutes, put a new tensioner assembly on the engine. I've got a Cummins 5.9 6BT, and that fixed everything. So no more squeaks, no more squeals. Vibrations are settled down. Sounds really wonderful. So I'm going to hit the road. I'm going to head up just outside of Teton National, Grand Teton National Park. I'm going to spend the night just outside of the park. So my plan is to go into the park early in the morning and have a full day to enjoy the park. That's all I have for this episode. Thank you for watching. Step van seems to be working fine now. Savor the moment. See you next episode.